What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is SLE Casper back with another video, and today it's not on Battlefront 2. Today's discussion has a lot of topics and points, and I'm not going to skip around. So the first thing that I want to address is that I'm not really done. That was a plot and a ploy to see if we had any snakes left in the camp, and also to see how much toxicity my channel could really get from all you clowns out there. Alright, so moving on. Alright, let's go over Battlefront 2. Okay. I'm, as it stands now, no longer going to be playing Battlefront 2. I retired from that game completely. I'm not going to be picking it up anymore or nothing. As far as SLE goes, SLE is still strong. You guys might be able to take some members away from me, but you can't take me away from me. You can't take true friends away from me. You can't buy loyalty. And today I found out that well, no. Let me address that point later. So let me go to where it starts in the very beginning. This goes all the way back to about 8 months ago with Wage. This is where it all started. I 1v1'd Emperor Nick. And I beat him, or no, excuse me, no, I lost to him by 1 round. And that was the Christmas special of 2020 that was uploaded to my channel. So no, it was less than 8 months. You guys get the point. So that's where it all started with Wage, the drama. I 1v1 Nick, and I uploaded a video. I lost by 1 round, and I fought him again, and I wasn't feeling it. And yeah, I got mopped. Not gonna lie. 2 games extra in a row, got mopped. And that was, I think, the next day or a day after, and I was having a rough day that day, and I decided not to upload it. And Wage and everybody else was talking pure trash on me, going behind my back, talking everybody else, talking trash and whatnot. And I pretty much knew at that point that my time co-leading TDS was over. And so I just waited for it. And next thing you know, Wage came to me and said, it's pretty much over, is what he basically said, to put it in short. And from that point going forward, I didn't expect any videos to surface from him talking about me. There was no reason for any original videos to come about, but about a day or 2 days after, there were videos that had surfaced about me that were just completely, just I don't know what to call them. They were just uncalled for videos just to stir up drama and attention. Because in Wage's own words, it doesn't matter what kind of publicity you get or you receive, it's publicity, whether it's good or bad. And that's his mindset. My exit was his chance to sell me out for views and attention, and he did, for thousands of views. Okay, he uploaded 4 videos on me before I even made a 5-minute reply to him. And then, I'm not gonna lie, I got sucked into it. I replied, and, just out of spite, I guess you could say, after him uploading so much. This man dedicated hours upon hours of his days in a row to uploading videos on me, and, I'm just, I don't know, I got sucked into it, and, I want everyone to know that, like, just search throughout my voice and tell me whether or not I'm lying to you when I tell you this, that I never started a single thing about this. All I tried to do was end it all. And yeah, as you can tell, I obviously lost in game, but you can't beat me mentally. You can't do that. As far as everything else goes, as time passed after those 4 videos, I started making replies, and then me and Wage had reached a truce agreement And from that point, everything was good for a while. We had a private discussion. All of our videos were privated at that point in time. Nothing new was to be made. No names were to be mentioned in videos about each other. And we would go our separate ways and do our own separate thing, which was good. Nobody needs that attention, whether it be good or bad. And some time passed, maybe another couple weeks, maybe a month. I don't even know if it was that long. And then this guy SLE Retro and at the time SLE Assassin went to Wage and showed him like messages in Discord and stuff from what people were saying about Wage and stuff. And the original agreement was that nobody was to be mentioned in videos. And I was telling Wage, I'm like, dude, I can't be held responsible for what somebody else says within my clan. Like, dude, there's no way for me to, like, I can't impose anything on anybody like that. Everybody's free to speak as long as when it's in a video, it's different. But I'm not gonna be telling people what they can and can't say. And he decided that the truce was violated, evidently because of our Discord conversations at the time. And he started making more videos and stuff, and just increasing the toxicity, and ultimately just trying to get us to a point to where we couldn't keep up with it anymore. And it's just very disheartening to see somebody you've known for such a long time do that to you, that you thought had your back no matter what. Uh, let's get into this thing with the Squad. So I don't know what Wage's deal was with him not wanting to fight or whatever. I wanted to handle it between me and him personally in game. Just settle it once and for all. Just leave it be, no matter what happens. And he never wanted to do that. And moving forward, um, I guess later down the road, he came across the Squad, and well, at that time it was the Fear Clan, and he started endorsing them, and just giving them links, like giving them shout outs through links in his channel and stuff, and just promoting them because at the time, back when we had Kindred and Spider and a few other guys, we had lost at that point in time to the Fear Squad, and that was the first time that we ran across them. And later down the road, started giving them shout outs and stuff. And at that point in time, after those 4v4s happened, I called out the leader of Fear Clan to a 1v1 and settled it leader on leader and beat him by, I think, 1 or 2 rounds. And then from that point, uh, everything was good for a while. And then later down the road, I think the drama started back up again. I don't know how long exactly ago it was, but uh, the drama started back up when we found the Squad in game, and they were just extremely toxic. And we at that time I had made an announcement because I was gone for 2 or 3 months after that 1v1 with Fear Ray, and after that point in time, I had been away for 3 months doing my own thing, handling real life and stuff, and didn't have the time to do YouTube or anything or even hop on and play. And when I came back, I made the announcement that we were a casual clan, and we ran into the Squad on accident, and they all changed their names, so I didn't have any idea who it was at the time, but it turns out it was that Fear Ray guy. And all the drama started right back up, like not even a week after we first got back into the game. And I at that point in time, I was getting tired of the toxicity. Not gonna lie, I was kind of tired of hearing it. I didn't really know how to deal with it back then, but now I do. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I got pressured into going back into that competitive mode. Um, and we ended up doing that. We ended up going back into competitive mode, and we ended up fighting the Fear Squad again under the clan name of And from that point, I think the first match, because no, live streamed it, and then Wade started giving them shout outs and all this stuff. Just completely berating my channel for no apparent reason. I've done nothing to either of those guys to warrant anything that they've done or have attempted to do as far as slander my name or as far as create toxicity towards me. I have done nothing to deserve any of it, and all they've been saying is lies. And I just want to address that, for once and for all. Yeah, we got mopped on Battlefront 2. Yeah, I got mopped on Halo. I'm not making excuses for it. But you know what? I might have lost in game, but I didn't lose mentally. And this is the last time that something like this ever happens, that I ever allow it to get to the point that it's currently at. And I just want you guys to know that I'm not the person who's lying about anything. I don't deserve a fraction of what I get. There used to be a time when everything was good and fun, but I think I'm getting a little bit off the point here. Let me address a few new things. So, number one, we're not going to be coming back to Battlefront 2. That's a given. We're not coming back. I have no more place in that community. I have no desire to play Battlefront 2. SLE still exists. Okay, SLE is not gone. SLE still exists. We still have members. Okay? It may not be like it was where we had 25 or 30 members on Battlefront 2 at any given point in time, on any given day, but we still have members. The one, as far as members go, like the word members, when I refer to them as that, I consider these guys friends. I actually consider them friends above being members of something that I own. Okay, because these guys have stuck with me through thick and thin, regardless of who has said what, and regardless of who has beat us. I've always said nobody in SLE is trash. Nobody who was ever in SLE was trash. Our teamwork just sucked. I'm being honest. Anyways, what else was there? I had planned on actually making a different YouTube channel, a secondary YouTube channel. This was kind of my final test to see who was loyal and who wasn't. And I had everybody make a new tag, new account, new everything. I made a new channel for the looks of it, and I found out that SLE Sick Boy, who's personally my closest friend on here and who has been for a long time, turned his back on me today to go join the Fear Squad and to go team with them, and do friendly fours against Wage. That hurt a lot, seeing one of your closest friends. It's kind of like the Wage situation, like one of your closest friends that you wouldn't think twice of, goes behind your back for the 30th time and, goes and hangs out with the people that we're at total war against, well, at the time, but obviously still, as a friend to somebody, I wouldn't personally go hang out with somebody who created all that. I wouldn't do that. So I just want you guys to know that it's officially over. The drama, it's done. I'm not responding to it. Every point I've had to make, I've made. From this point forward, I will not be playing Battlefront. I will be playing other games. I'll also be rebranding my channel as well, more than likely, to something else. Possibly, maybe, maybe not. I haven't decided on that yet. I'm in the process of thinking on a lot of different things. But for those of you who do care, I want to say thank you. For those of you who do believe me, I say thank you. I want you guys to know that almost every dislike on my channel and every video that I have currently up to date, 99% of all the dislikes are from Wages and camp. It's not a casual viewer who's just watching it, you know. Like my recent video that has 30 likes and 30 dislikes was 681 views about a day ago. The I Quit YouTube video, you know. And the other videos, I mean, you can take a look for yourself, okay? I'm not getting dislikes because of what I put out. I'm getting dislikes because of the toxicity that these guys have created, where these guys and their friends go and dislike my videos non-stop. Click, 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 dislike. They click on it just to dislike it. That's how toxic these guys are. And you know, TDS Darth Wage, I mean, you go to his community tab, all you see is my name being linked to Yuno's channel. Okay? That's all you see, man. It's just negativity and toxicity. And this is worse than the old AVP days and the old ACM days, you know? This is way worse than that, Wage. You've really gone far above and beyond any reasonable level of sanity. And you know, some people are born sociopaths, and you know, you can't change them. You know, some people are born to backstab people, and Wage is the perfect example of that. Probably the most sociopathic person I've ever met in my entire life. Well, not met, but you know what I mean. Like as far as gaming goes. Um, yeah, so Sick Boy's going with We're gonna be hopping on Destiny 2, Sea of Thieves, and some other games here and there. But our primary game of focus is going to be Destiny 2. I had planned to do that video today, but I had the sudden urge to hop on here and do a live commentary on my current thoughts right now on everything and every situation. Um, yeah, so I don't know when we'll be uploading a Destiny 2 video. Probably sometime later this week. But I just had to speak my mind on a few things. And I know there's going to be videos in response to mine after it. And I really don't care because I've said what I've had to say. And, you know, I really don't care at this point. It really doesn't bother me because I will make new friends along the way. And for those of you who do, I'm expecting a big drop off in views. I'm expecting that, and I don't care about that. I don't care about views like Wage does. You know, I'm not the type of guy who will sell a friend out for thousands upon thousands of views. You know, there used to be a day on this YouTube thing where I was happy to get 50 views in a day. You know, getting 100 views in an hour on release of a video, to have 100 people see it, that was a blessing to me. And you know, it's a blessing to me moving forward is still keeping my channel the way it is, not bowing down. You know, that's me, man. Like, I don't care if I lose in game. You know, I don't bow down. I don't care who it is. I don't care if they're more than capable of beating me. I will still fight them. You know, that's just who I am. And even if I lose, you can't beat me mentally. You won't keep me down. No matter what you do. All of you want to see me fail. You're not going to. You're not. And I'm talking about Wage when I say that. I'm talking about when I say that. All those boys over there, man, being misled by Wage. All the viewers, you know, just getting these negative opinions because of Wage, because of You know, look past the game. Realize that I'm the person here telling you the truth. And I have a feeling from the way that I'm talking, you can probably figure that out. But, anyways, Knight, do you have anything you want to say about everything that's happened? I mean, just like, it could be a sentence, it could be something like a paragraph, like whatever you want to say, man, like just say it, dude. Like from things you've witnessed, teammates, or you know, like whatever, you know, feel free to say it, man. Like what's on your mind? Do you have anything that you want to say?
So let's just start off with like the the amount of hate and toxicity you get, dude. It's unbelievable. And people, this community, Battlefront 2 community is unbelievable as well. It's just crazy. Just gonna
Abs-
leave it at that.
Absolutely, man. The Battlefront 2 community used to hold a special place in my heart. Um, when this game was thriving. I used to hop on this game and play for fun and not worry about anything. There was a day and a time, when you know, back when I was in TDS, um, you know, there used to be a day and a time we would hop on and just play for fun. Like we didn't like Wage was not the person that he is today. He didn't have that giant ego. He didn't have that everything about, well, he still kind of was narcissistic, but when his channel grew, like that narcissistic ego just like fed him out of control, man. And it's mind-boggling to see how fame can change a person. You know what I mean? Like to see somebody change. Like now, given that I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it, but without sounding like that. But I'm kind of at that point too, where I'm very known on the Xbox Battlefront 2 community, and so is he. But the difference between me and him is that he actually cares about how many views he gets, and he'll sell out his best friends for views. And he never used to be that way. Like he never used to do that. Like he was a good friend back in the day. So I thought apparently, but yeah. This game used to hold meaning to me, but now it doesn't. Um, as far as I guess the community goes, the competitive community, the ones being toxic to me. I mean, that's all who's left really is just competitive gamers. I mean, there's not really, there's all these tryhards in this game, and I mean, this game is so buggy too. But I think that's getting besides the point of everything. I'm just saying in general that it's not my game anymore. I prefer to play something when I use an ability. I don't expect it to auto cancel when I get hit, which causes me to die. I don't expect bugs and glitches to be manipulated beyond extreme to the point that if you don't know it, you're dead. And if you do know it, then half the time it won't connect when somebody else is doing it. And then you die because yours doesn't connect and theirs does. I'm just, EA and DICE made a failed game and they never fixed it completely. This game is a failed game. This game has never worked correctly from the very beginning. It is a failed game. There is no definition of game balance on this game to begin with. I'm over it. I'd rather go play Destiny 2 or Halo or whatever, man. Like I'd rather get back into Halo after not playing for years on end. And I mean, just there's so many more options out there to pursue. And it's not all about this one game. I mean, I'm fine with getting 50 viewers a Destiny 2 video. I'm fine with that. I don't care about that stuff. As long as I get those positive comments that's like, "Hey man, I really enjoyed your video." You know what I mean? I learned something. Like that's what it's about, man. It's not about like who's better than who and forget all that, man. That's ego stuff, dude. Not about that anymore. Like this time around, dude, it's serious change, man. You know, but yeah. I'm not playing this game anymore. It's dead. Battlefront 2 is dead. Battlefront 2 is not popular anymore. Sure, there's still thousands upon thousands of people watching it and playing it, but not in comparison to other games. There's really not, you know? And I'm not going to different games because they're more popular. I'm going to different games because I enjoy playing them. They're very fun. Like for the longest time playing Battlefront 2, despite all the fun, so-called fun we were having doing these videos, I personally wasn't really having the best of times. I wasn't having the most fun time having to yell at my teammates and coordinate them and get them ready. I didn't like doing that, but I had to. Otherwise, I'd fail as a leader. But You know, in the end, I think, I personally think that our teamwork failure during those bouts on Battlefront 2, I don't think that was my fault. I think it was my fault for picking the people we went in with. It was my fault for picking Sky Kid. It was my fault for picking Sharpshooter. You know, we should have gone with what we've had, SLE. You know, it was my mistake to take them in. You know, when looking back on it, the smart thing to do would be to take somebody from SLE because those guys, they have nothing to lose if they lose. You know, and Sky Kid already saved face after it was already all over. He went there 1v1'd everybody, from what I heard. He saved his face, you know. Sharpshooter, I mean, everybody was talking trash on Sharpshooter, so I have nothing to say about him. He was an absolute failure in those 4v4s, and even Sky Kid admitted that. But that's besides the point. You know, I'm looking at moving forward now. You know, there's a point in time where you address the past in order to move forward into the future. And that's what I'm doing here, is setting the bar and setting it pretty high, because I'm never climbing back down that way again. Uh, well, I think this has gone on for quite a while. I don't think there's anything else on my mind that I have to say. I apologize if some of it was mixed and rambled. I have 1,000 different thoughts in 1,000 different places. And you know me, guys. I jump and skip until I find my place, and I found my place. So, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be all for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give me a like, comment what you thought down below, and above all else, please subscribe to my channel for more great videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later, boys. And to all my critics, SLE's still alive, not dead. You can't kill somebody's mentality.